but for this dish, you're gonna want one that is at least half this size and at least half as high, because we need to soak this beautiful piece of brisket.
Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmern was a groundbreaking and adventurous food and travel show that captivated audiences for years with its exploration of unique and sometimes unusual culinary experiences around the world. Hosted by the charismatic Andrew Zimmern, the show took viewers on a journey to discover the extraordinary foods that different cultures embrace as part of their everyday cuisine. However, despite its popularity and critical acclaim, Bizarre Foods came to an end. Fans got worried about what happened to the show and had many questions like why Zimmern left the show and why the show got cancelled. So without further ado, let's reveal the reasons behind why the show ended.
Iperos, open 24 hours. It's famous for two specialty soups, a tripe soup called patzas and mayoritza.
Born with a passion for food, Zimmern's early exposure to culinary experiences at open house parties hosted by James Beard, where his father frequented, sparked his interest in the transformative power of food and dining. At the age of 14, he began working in his godparents' restaurant during summer vacations, where he developed a deep appreciation for the culinary world. After completing his education at the Dalton School and Vassar College, where he majored in history, Zimmern embarked on a career in the hospitality industry. He worked in various kitchens, including at the Italian restaurant La Colonna, honing his skills as a chef. However, alongside his culinary pursuits, Zimmern battled addiction, struggling with illicit substances and homelessness. In 1992, after seeking help and completing treatment at the Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation, Zimmern began rebuilding his life. He started as a dishwasher at Café Un Deux Trois in Minneapolis, but quickly rose through the ranks to become the executive chef, impressing both patrons and media with his culinary talents. Zimmern had already established himself as a respected chef and food writer, with a deep interest in global cuisine. The concept of Bizarre Foods was developed by producer and director Andrew Schechter, who approached Zimmern for the best role due to his reputation in the culinary world. Zimmern's background, which included his time working in various kitchens and his experience as an executive chef, made him a perfect fit for the show's premise of exploring unusual and exotic foods from around the world. So his journey into food media was no accident. It was a deliberate decision fueled by his keen insight and a desire to bridge cultural divides. Sensing an opportunity in the growing field of food media, Zimmern embarked on a 5-year plan to secure a TV show, taking any media-related job he could find, even if unpaid. After numerous unsuccessful pitches, he finally landed a 6-episode deal for Bizarre Foods with the Travel Channel. The early episodes of Bizarre Foods focused more on entertainment, showcasing Zimmern's consuming exotic dishes like live ants and pig eyes. However, the show quickly evolved beyond mere shock value. Zimmern envisioned it as a platform to promote understanding and appreciation of diverse food cultures worldwide. He aimed to show people in one part of the world how others ate, fostering patience, tolerance, and understanding. Despite the show's initial focus on entertainment, Zimmern's respectful approach to different cultures garnered praise. Critics noted that Bizarre Foods celebrated food diversity rather than ridicule it. Over time, Zimmern steered the show towards his original vision, incorporating travel and cultural exploration alongside the culinary adventures. Zimmern was conscious of the risk of being typecast as merely the guy who eats shocking foods, and took proactive steps to avoid this. He ceased eating bugs on the show for several years and expressed a willingness to change the show's name, acknowledging the negative connotations of the term bizarre. Despite these changes, Bizarre Foods remained immensely successful. It became the longest running series in Travel Channel history, with episodes being repeated 20 to 30 times, each garnering an average audience of 75,000 viewers. The show also earned Zimmern numerous accolades, including a Cablefax Award for television program food in 2009 and multiple James Beard Awards, including TV Food Personality in 2010 and Outstanding Personality Host in 2013 and 2017. As the show gained popularity, it spawned several spin-offs, each with its own focus and flavour. One of the early attempts at a spin-off was Bizarre Worlds with Andrew Zimmern. This series aimed to delve deeper into the cultural practices and rituals surrounding food in different parts of the world. However, despite its noble intentions, the show failed to resonate with audiences and critics. Mike Hale of the New York Times criticized it for being patronizing and shallow, leading to its short-lived existence with only one season. On the other hand, Bizarre Foods, Delicious Destinations struck a chord with viewers. This series took a different approach by spotlighting famous cities and their iconic dishes. For instance, in one episode, Zimmern explored the culinary delights of Paris, indulging in classics like croque monsieur and macaroons. The show's formula of combining travel vlogs with food exploration proved to be a winning formula, running for an impressive 9 seasons. Another successful spin-off was Bizarre Foods America, which Zimmern saw as an opportunity to showcase the rich culinary landscape of his own country. In an interview with HuffPost, Zimmern expressed his desire to tell stories about food in America, highlighting both traditional and innovative culinary practices. Over 5 seasons, the show took viewers on a gastronomic tour of cities like Pittsburgh and regions like the Ozark Mountains, revealing the diverse and evolving food culture of the United States. In November 2018, Andrew Zimmern, known for his TV career, ventured into the restaurant scene with Lucky Cricket, focusing on Chinese cuisine with a tiki bar twist. However, the restaurant's opening was overshadowed by Zimmern's controversial comment in a Fast Company interview the next day. He criticized Chinese restaurants in the Midwest, suggesting they served inferior food compared to what he deemed real Chinese cuisine. Zimmern faced swift backlash from the culinary community and media, including criticism from Ruth Tam and Hilary Dixler Canavan. He later apologized for his remarks. Despite attempts to recover, Lucky Cricket struggled, closing for a remodel just 8 months after its debut. It reopened but was short-lived, closing again due to the pandemic, ultimately failing to survive. Adding to Zimmern's challenges, his show Bizarre Foods was moved from prime time to Saturday mornings, around the time of Lucky Cricket's launch. This decision was part of the Travel Channel's shift away from food programming towards paranormal content. While some media outlets speculated that the show's rescheduling was linked to Zimmern's comments about Chinese restaurants, it was clarified that the change had been planned before the controversy arose. Ultimately, the decision was a strategic move by Discovery Inc., the parent company. The final episode aired on March 29, 2021, marking the end of the show's journey. After the cancellation of Bizarre Foods, Andrew Zimmern's TV career continued to thrive. He found a new home on channels like MSNBC, where he produced the show What's Eating America, which aired in 2020. This new program explored pressing issues in the United States, using food as a lens. Despite positive reception, MSNBC decided not to produce more episodes beyond the initial 5, leaving it as a single-season show. Zimmern's recent projects have seen success, with shows like Family Dinner on the Magnolia Network, where he visits American families using food as a unifying force, running for 3 seasons. Similarly, Andrew Zimmern's Wild Game Kitchen, which features Zimmern cooking wild game over an open flame, has also reached 3 seasons on the Outdoor Channel. Off-screen, Zimmern's career has flourished. He was appointed a Goodwill Ambassador for the UN World Food Programme in December 2021. He's also collaborated with Walmart to release a line of frozen meals inspired by family dinners, and has partnered with Badia Spices to create 5 all-purpose spice blends. Additionally, his show The Zimmern List won an Emmy for Best Travel and Adventure Programme. Andrew Zimmern's legacy in the culinary world is marked by his adventurous approach to food and his commitment to exploring diverse cultures through cuisine. As the host of Bizarre Foods and other food-centric programs, he introduced audiences to unique and often unfamiliar dishes from around the globe, challenging perceptions and broadening culinary horizons. His work has helped popularize the idea of food as a gateway to understanding different cultures, highlighting the importance of culinary traditions in shaping societies. No doubt, he will stay a prominent figure in the world of food and television.